With the latest from the newsroom, I'm Corey Fink. A Stearns County jury yesterday found Brian Fitch Sr. guilty on all charges, including first-degree murder in connection with the July 30th killing of Mendota Heights police officer Scott Patrick after a traffic stop in West St. Paul. Fitch was convicted of 3 counts each of attempted first-degree murder and second-degree assault based on the shooting of officers who tried to arrest him later the same day. Fitch was also found guilty of intentional discharge of a firearm and being an ineligible person in possession of a firearm. Fitch will be sentenced at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning in Dakota County. A 46-year-old Brainerd man was injured yesterday afternoon around 4 o'clock on Highway 371 at Lazy Brook Drive. 46-year-old Charles Klein of Brainerd was heading south. He lost control and left the roadway, striking an embankment that caused him to re-enter the highway, crossing all 4 lanes and coming to stop into a tree on the east side of the road. Klein was taken to the hospital and treated for non-life-threatening injuries. An 18-year-old from Malacca was injured yesterday evening around 6:20 when her vehicle struck another on Highway 23 at U.S. Highway 169 in Mille Lacs County. 37-year-old Jerry Sparks of Bram was on Highway 23 in Malacca turning off the highway when he was struck by Caitlin Reinakias that pulled out in front of the Sparks vehicle. Sparks was not injured. Reinakias was taken to an area hospital and treated for injuries reportedly non-life-threatening. 4 people were injured last night around 9:40 in a multi-vehicle accident at the north train tracks near the intersections of Highway 371 and 210 in Baxter. 3 of the 4 people had to be extricated from the vehicle and taken to a medical center in Brainerd that included 2 children and 2 adults. The highway was blocked for over an hour while crews worked on the accident scene and the injured people. No other details on names and/or conditions were released by the Minnesota State Patrol. The city of St. Joseph will contribute up to $200,000 for the planned Lake Wobegon Regional Trail extension. The $3.4 million project will connect the trail from St. Joseph to River's Edge Park in Waite Park to St. Cloud. The St. Joseph City Council approved last night the spending sales tax dollars to help fund the extension. With St. Joseph's contribution, about $800,000 is still needed for the project. The county already has state and federal dollars committed to it. Residents can also donate money to the project through the Central Minnesota Community Foundation. The Little Falls City Council met last night. At the council meeting, Councilmember Gerald Knopfler was sworn in. Also at the meeting, the council passed Ordinance 71 addressing erosion and sediment control. The council approved an antenna lease agreement with Verizon Wireless, but the agreement goes back to Verizon due to the adopting terms with different than proposed. The Little Falls City Council meets again on Tuesday, February 17th, due to that Monday landing on President's Day. And the Minnesota State Patrol stated yesterday afternoon they had fewer arrests for DWI this year on the Super Bowl Sunday than previous 4 years on average. Across the state, there were 65 arrests Sunday night into Monday morning for DWI. That is down from the average of 190 from 2010 to 2014. The State Patrol did state that 365 drivers were arrested for DWI from late Friday through early Monday across the state. The most arrests occurred in Hennepin County, 87 over the weekend. That's the latest from the news.